Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for the week of April 27th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But Pisces, let's see what is going on for you this week of the 27th. And Pisces, let's keep going here. Another amazing week already. Sun as your center card. The center card is the most important card in a 9-card spread. So that looks amazing. Let's get this going over here. So I like the way this looks already. Yeah, this is very interesting. I feel like right off the bat, I feel like some of you could be doing something that you didn't think you would do here. I feel like this is a good thing. I feel like this is a good surprise, is what I would say to you here, Pisces. And I'm forgetting my playing cards, so let's get those out as well. But I feel like some of you could be doing something that you don't expect here, and I feel like it will be a good thing. So let's get started and let's cover all these cards. You start off with the Delight card here in your first row. I feel like for some of you, this is something that you've been waiting for coming in. I feel like it could be a surprise, this whatever it is coming in for you. I feel like you will be delighted. I feel like you will be very happy with this Delight card. You have several cards here that could represent just kind of enjoying the little things, or just kind of enjoying your current situation as it is, and just being grateful for that. And it's like, if you do that, then you're attracting more good stuff into your life. So I feel like for some of you, you need to do that. You even have this Here and Now card right here, which is like just saying, be here, be now, be present. And that will probably lead to a lot more happiness for you. I feel like you're very happy. I mean, you have the Sun here, like I said. You do have the Tower over here. I don't consider the Tower to be a bad card. To me, it's a good card, actually, and we're going to talk about that at the end, and we're going to see what clarifies it, but that's what I have for you here. Next, you have the Queen of Cups here, Pisces, with the Seven of Diamonds. Yeah, definitely a lot of communication cards here. I consider it to be birds, communication. You have the Delight card, which has a bird on it. You have the Canary Spirit, which has a bird on it. Seven of Diamonds in the playing card reading system is called the birds. So I feel like you could be getting a lot of intuitive messages here. I feel like these messages will be leading to great success and a lot of abundance for you here with these cards. I mean, this is amazing. This T right here, if we take these top cards plus this right here, just amazing. A lot of success, a lot of abundance. I feel like you're going to have to take control of something here. I almost feel like this is the, kind of the energy you have this week. And I feel like this is almost like an arrow, if you can picture it right here with this card here. I feel like these are supporting elements, these two cards here. Very weird. Again, that's not how I read these readings, but that's what I'm like seeing in my head. So I feel like these are the supporting elements, these 4 cards on the sides. Again, we're going to put this together at the end and we'll talk about it, but that's what's popping into my head there. Again, I feel like those first 2 cards are just saying trust your intuition this week. Next, you have the Three of Wands here and the Nine of Clubs. Love it. The Three of Wands is like foresight. It's looking into the future. So I feel like you're very much able to see the future. I feel like you're just back to your Pisces self, is what I feel like saying. Nine of Clubs is a card of recognition and achievement. So I feel like a lot of you could be getting a lot of recognition this week, or you could be having some sort of achievement that you've been hoping for a very long period of time. That Three of Wands says it like I feel like it's saying now is the time. I feel like for a lot of you, the Three of Wands is saying that you could be waiting for the perfect moment to have something or do something or get something, but I feel like now is the time. I feel like you can't wait any longer there, Pisces. Next, you have the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Clubs here. 2 sevens. 2 sevens are internal fears that don't exist, Pisces, so definitely let go of your fears here. But the Seven of Clubs is called a mice, like a mouse, and it kind of represents chewing through obstacles very slowly. I feel like that this is also your past position. I feel like you had a lot of dreams, a lot of hopes, a lot of desires for your life, and I feel like it's been very slow. 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. I don't think you really have necessarily felt left out in the cold. I feel like you just feel like there could have been a lot more progress, or that there should have been a lot more progress in situations in your life. And I feel like you've just been hoping to see that progress in the past. Next, you have the Canary Spirit. This card says sing your own song. I feel like this whole week is all about being your own person. Even in the archetype card here, you have this judge card. The judge card is a card of like judgment and all those other things as well, but it can also be about kind of like deciding, like it kind of says that you have answers for other people in a lot of ways, but it says you are kind of like deciding whether or not you should use those answers or not. It can be one of those things where it's like maybe you could say something to someone, like expose some sort of truth with this Ace of Swords to people in your life, or maybe you could, unleash on a person who has hurt you. But at the same time, the judge card is about saying, like, do I need to rip this person's head off really or not? It's about like making that type of judgment. For some reason, I'm getting like the same message on this card here. For others, I feel like this is just I feel like this is just you, Pisces. I feel like this is some sort of talent, gift, skill, or ability you have that, according to this middle row here, is clearly going to lead to a lot of success for you. Next, you have the Ace of Swords here and the Three of Spades. The Ace of Swords is some sort of victory. Three of Spades there is a card of separation. The Ace of Swords can also be a card of separation or separating away from something. So I feel like some of you could be separating away from something. With this World card here, I would just say that it's your old life, your old way of being, and I feel like you're just becoming something new. You're just becoming a new person. And I feel like you are, I really feel like with this, like, putting it all together here, I feel like all this is saying that you are kind of singing your own song. I feel like you're not worried about what other people think, what other people are going to say, like any of that stuff. I feel like you're just like putting yourself out there, and it's like you're no longer going to worry about what anybody has to say about it. Definitely feel like it could lead to some sort of victory. For some of you, this could be a breakup here as well. Again, I'm going to put all the stories at the end together just so you can figure it out, but there you go. Next, you have the best card in the deck as your center card. Amazing, Jack of Diamonds. Yeah, I love it. So I feel like there could be like very new positive energy coming in for you. That Jack of Diamonds can also say watch your words as well. So I would definitely watch your words, keep it positive this week. And I would be careful again with this judge card of like what you say to other people. But I feel like this could be kind of like good news coming in for you. Jack of Diamonds is like anxiety, fears, worries. It can represent all those things. It can be you worried about like what's going to happen in a situation, but it can also represent good news. I would say Jack of Diamonds, very weird card. It's like a card of anxiety, but good news. The Sun, celebrations. Reason to celebrate, success coming in for you. This could even be becoming famous. Again, you have this Three of Clubs here and this the Three of Wands and this Nine of Clubs. That Nine of Clubs is a card of recognition and achievement. The Sun is like saying the sun is shining on you. So in a lot of ways, you are becoming the star. The sun is the biggest star in our sky, so that we can see, So I feel like for a lot of you, this is saying that you could be getting a lot of recognition or achievement, or you could even be just standing out in some way with that Sun card. Next, you have the World card with the King of Diamonds. Love it. Very good for you. This definitely could represent finances improving. So if you're hoping for financial improvements, that could be coming in for you. The World to me is a card of like stepping through a portal, kind of like going through the middle of the card, almost being reborn into a new world. So I feel like you are experiencing a lot of changes at this time, Pisces. King of Diamonds is actually your soulmate in the playing card reading system. So I do feel like some of you could be with your soulmate. It could be an earth sign. It could be any sign. You have pretty much everything here. So it could be any sign coming in for you, but definitely could be love. For the most part, I feel like this is you just kind of like setting financial goals and finding ways to reach those financial goals, or doing the things you need to do to achieve your financial goals. So in a lot of ways, I feel like it's just about finances and you improving your finances with those cards. Next, you have the Here and Now card. Again, I do feel like this week you will have to be present. I feel like you need to be here and now with this card. I also feel like it's saying that you just being present will attract the future to you faster. I feel like, there are things that you desire. I feel like the more comfortable and the more happy you can be with your current situation, this delight card here, the faster you will be experiencing, better, more improvements and things like that as well. So I feel like this is saying like you kind of just need to be sitting in the present with this card. Next, you have the Chariot card and the Six of Diamonds. Love it. Some sort of victory coming in for you. Six of Diamonds is a lot of luck. Six of Diamonds is called the clover, like a 4-leaf clover. So I feel like there's a lot of luck coming in for you. Some of you could be moving. Chariot and the Tower. A Tower can just be a move. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to be a bad card. It could just be moving or traveling. So some of you could be moving or traveling. Obviously, if we're still under quarantine, maybe you're not traveling this week, but it could be happening in the future, or you could be planning to move in the future as well. I feel like if you do move, obviously there will be a lot of luck or a lot of abundance because of it. So I feel like it would be a really good idea for you to do that. For others, I feel like this is you kind of being more bold. Six of Diamonds is like imposter syndrome. It's like feeling like you are not good enough to do something. The Chariot is saying, F that. It's saying, take your personal power back and you will be very successful. So I feel like you need to take your personal power back and realize how strong and good you are. Next, you have the Tower and the Eight of Hearts. Yeah, very interesting. This looks like broken dreams to me here, Pisces. The Eight of Hearts is a card called the Moon. And it's not like the moon in the tarot. It's like, it just says that you have fantasies or you have certain things that you want to manifest here on Earth. The Eight of Hearts says you need to manifest those things on Earth. What I feel like the Tower is saying is that it's like maybe you've had some sort of realization here with all these cards where it's like you realize what you want your life to look like, or maybe there are certain things that you want in your life and it's like you have realized what those things are. But it's like the Tower could be you needing to start over, I feel, for some of you. For others, I feel like you're just like kind of having to go back to the drawing board. So I feel like some of you are kind of like having to kind of, maybe you've been working on a project or a business for a long time, or maybe you've been working on something else for a long time, and it's not really like you're starting over, but I feel like you're maybe having to do some rebuilding with this Tower card so that you can achieve a dream. For some of you, it is like you're having to go backwards. I don't think this is a bad thing. I actually don't even think you would be, if that story is for you, I don't think you would be that annoyed about it, but it is something that you might have to do there. And finally, you have the Queen of Wands here and the Ten of Diamonds. And well, I dropped the Ten of Diamonds, but you had the Ten of Diamonds, Pisces. Queen of Wands is the card of seduction. As always, I feel like you're very attractive at this time. So could be very good for love. For others, this to me is a card of wholehearted energy. That Ten of Diamonds says if you're going to commit to something, commit to it 1000%. Learn the ins and outs. The Ten of Diamonds is called the book, and it kind of represents hidden knowledge or secret knowledge. But it's not really hidden because you can find it. So I feel like this is saying that you have the opportunity to be very successful in your life. Of course you do. You're a Pisces, but you need to learn the ins and outs of something. I feel like you need to make something your life, literally, is what these cards here are saying. I feel like there's a lot of abundance in something that you're working on or something that you're doing in your life, but it's like I do feel like you need to kind of embrace this wholehearted energy. I feel like you need to give it everything you got, and you will be very successful there, Pisces. So I love this, the way this looks. Your first archetype card is the Judge. Like I said, I feel like this is talking about judgment, but I really feel like this is saying that you have certain abilities or there are certain things you could do to people in your life. But I feel like you're kind of like judging, like, do I need to give them this energy or not? It's kind of like, what's popping into my head is it's better to be the warrior in the garden than the gardener in the war. It's like, you know, that whole thing is like, it's better to be able to defend yourself in life. It's better to use it and not than it is to use it and, you know, hurt people's feelings and all this other stuff. So I feel like this is saying that you need to be careful of like I feel like it is saying you are the perfect judge of your own energy and what you're doing this week. Next, you have the Starborn card. To me, this card is saying that there is something that you've been thinking about doing, like project-wise, or something you want to create for a very long time. There's an egg, and it's like cracking on this card here. And I feel like it's saying there's something you want to get started. I feel like, but it's probably something you've been thinking about doing for a long time. I feel like something's head is popping back up, is what I feel like saying, as weird as that sounds. So some of you might be kind of revisiting something from the past here, and I feel like you could be breathing new life into it with this Starborn card. And finally, you have the Queen. The Queen is kind of like the Empress, I feel, for you this week. So I feel like you're very attractive at this time, but I also feel like there could be a lot of abundance coming in for you with this card. In a lot of ways, I feel like this is saying you need to accept your position, is what's popping into my head. It's like you need, you know, the Queen is like the step before authority. It's like I feel like you need to accept your throne so that you can become the king. For some of you, it's almost like you feel like with this Six of Diamonds, imposter syndrome. It's like maybe you feel like you're not good enough. Maybe you feel like you are not progressed enough to have something with this here and now card that you desire. But I feel like this is saying just embrace it. Embrace the energy of what you want and you will have it. So very interesting week for you here, Pisces. I would say it's very positive. Again, Sun. Definitely good news coming in for you, but let's put this all together. For some of you, I feel like this top row here is rather positive, even with the separation stuff. I feel like some of you could just be leaving something behind with that Three of Swords. You know, the Ace of Swords, I always say, it cuts both ways. It's like, maybe on one hand, you're cutting something out of your life that no longer serves you, but it's like you're also having a victory. It's like you're gaining something else. So I would say don't be afraid to, you know, make any sacrifices that you need to make. For others, I feel like just in the past you could be, this is saying get out of this mindset, the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is like the poverty mindset. Seven of Clubs is like saying, it has taken you a long time. Trust me, I'm a Pisces, I get it. Pisces, we had Uranus in our second house for, forever in Aries, which is like the worst place it could possibly be, right? So it's like, there's no doubt that we have had our share of difficult financial lessons or experiences. Even if you're too young, or even if while it was in there, you were too young to have a job, it's like you probably still experienced it through family or something else. The Sun and the Jack of Diamonds is like saying, let go of the anxiety about finances. It's like things are improving with the Sun card. It's like we have to believe that, and we have to believe that we have the power. The Sun is like the light inside of you. It's like saying you need to shine your inner light. It's also a card of enlightenment as well. So I feel like it is kind of like saying you are seeing, you are seeing the clearing at this time. You are seeing the light. And at the end here, you have the Six of Diamonds and the Chariot. The Chariot is like a choice. It says you have a choice in what you believe. You have a choice in whether or not you're successful. Six of Diamonds just says embrace the energy. A lot of luck there. In this row here, definitely could be love, by the way. So I do feel like there could be love coming in for some of you. Not really a love reading is what I'd say to you, Pisces, if I'm being honest. I feel like for the most part, this is talking about just you and your life and improvements coming in for you, just in general. And I would say that like you're really, this reading could be boiled down into like just like 30 seconds, which is, I feel like you just need to embrace an energy of something that you want to be, whatever that is. It's like I said, this forms an arrow to me, if you can picture it, these cards here straight down. And I feel like it's just saying that there is a lot of success coming in for you, Pisces, if you sing your own song, if you decide to be the canary. But I feel like if like all this right here, these two cards, I feel like these are supportive in a way, and it's like saying that to be successful, it's like learn as much as you can right here, move past this poverty mindset over here. This is saying you need to ground your dreams in reality. It's like once you start the foundation, obviously it will help this arrow kind of like take off is what I'm seeing. And over here, this just says get as much attention as you can, which your center card also says, and you will be very successful. Very weird reading, very interesting, but I like it. So thank you for watching, Pisces, really appreciate it, and definitely enjoy your week.